Thank you very much and good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to call the meeting to order and acknowledge we are in Treaty One territory, the home and traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Ojibwe, Inuit, Cree, and Dakota peoples, and in the national homeland of the Red River Métis. Our drinking water comes from Shoal Lake 40 First Nation in Treaty 3 territory. I'd like to introduce the panel this afternoon via Zoom. Jerry Arnell and Kira Penner. Myself, I'll be sitting as chair. My name is Mike Caltroglio. From the assessment department, we have Jay Flood, and from the administrative personnel this afternoon, we have Fran Picotto. To the Zoom participants of the hearing, please note you are placed in the waiting room until your property is called upon. When it is your turn, you will be admitted into the meeting. Kindly follow along on the City of Winnipeg Board of Revision YouTube channel for the hearing process. Once the host admits you into the hearing, please close or mute your YouTube player. You will then be permitted to speak with respect to your property. Once your hearing is concluded, you can leave the meeting. We'll be hearing application for revision of the business assessment role in accordance with the Municipal Assessment Act and the City of Winnipeg Charter. The matters for which revision is requested have been described in each application, and we will limit discussion to those matters. The statements made at this hearing are sworn testimony, and anyone speaking to the matters must be sworn in. Be advised that comparisons of assessments of properties are not considered evidence of market value by the Board of Revision. The Board of Revision is appointed annually by council and is independent of it and the city administration. It makes its decisions on the basis of evidence provided at this hearing and issues a written order that will be mailed to all parties as soon as possible. Please note that the board's decision with respect to an application may be appealed to the Manitoba Municipal Board if matter pertains to assessed value, or Court of King's Bench if matter pertains to application of exemptions from taxation. Should you wish to appeal, information on how to do so will be included with the board's order. With respect to the hearing process, I will confirm the points of appeal with your property to be addressed with each applicant following the swearing in. We will then have the assessor's testimony followed by questions that the applicant may have, and then the applicant's testimony followed by questions. Each side will have an opportunity to summarize if they wish. Once all evidence about the application has been brought forward, the applicant may leave. The process will repeat for each item on the docket today. The session will close after all applications have been heard, and the board will deliberate in private and make its decisions. You'll receive the board's decision by registered mail as soon as possible. As information, all public hearings are live streamed, recorded, and will be part of the public record. We'll be hearing item number 1 on our docket today. Ms. Picotto, please affirm the assessors and the applicant's testimony.
So we have no applicant present for this item.
Okay.
And no communication.
No worries.
Madam Assessor, please state your full name.
Lisa J. Flood.
Do you affirm that the evidence you're about to give at this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
So it appears that we have just one item on the docket today, and there has been no brief submitted by the appellant in this instance. And Ms. Flood, did you speak to the appellant?
I did prior to submission, yes.
And as far as you know, tell us what the conversation went like.
I had contacted prior to see what they were looking for, as their annual rental value was under the threshold. And I was under the impression that the appellant thought they were appealing their realty value and not their business assessment. So I'd explained that there isn't any business taxes owing for their business assessment, and that if they went through with the hearing, I don't think that they would hear for any realty related issues. I had advised to potentially withdraw the appeal, as I don't know, from our end, there wouldn't be anything, and I don't know what the board's decision would be. And then I wasn't sure what he was going to do after that.
Fair enough. So what I think what we'll do is we will have your brief submitted in the respect to the information that you've provided to us. And if we have had nothing from the owner, I'm guessing,
Yeah, we'll just have to go on camera.
no worries. Okay, we should do that now, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll go in camera for the moment and we will make a decision as to what we're going to do with respect to this. So thank you. Thank you very much and welcome back. We are going to have your evidence read in at this point, if you could, and we will make our determinations from there. So if you would, Ms. Flint, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. File number 24-4536, roll year 2025, address 447 Watt Street, business assessment ID 532, business name Andrews Piano Service, total annual rental value is $14,700 for a total area of 1,520 square feet. We have it split up into premises, first one being 448 square feet with a base ARV per square foot of $14.36, plus occupancy costs of $1,210 for $7,620. The other premise is based on 1,072 square feet, $4.29, plus occupancy costs of $2,509 for a total of $7,080, for the grand total of $14,700. It is owner occupied. I have 5 rent comparables, all ranging between $11.25 and $15. That's my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Questions at this time, Ms. Penner?
No questions for me, thank you.
Thank you very much. And Mr. Arnell, do you have any questions, sir?
No questions, thanks.
And I guess the only question I'm gonna ask is, I'm assuming this is kind of like a showroom, kind of warehouse kind of an area?
Yeah, my understanding is the front portion is more retail and then there's more of the warehouse area in the back for fixing pianos and stuff like that. Yes.
Okay. Those are my questions. But I think, that's all I have to ask at this point. So thank you very much. We will make our decision and let you know what we find. So we appreciate you coming in this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And let me just say, oh boy, I guess we need to close this properly, correct? We've heard all items scheduled on the hearing and the hearing is now adjourned. So
Thank you.
very much.